So I was watching this video, Content Warning the Animation by Mug Animates, and he is very funny and you should subscribe to him. But I was looking at this and I thought, that's a lot of kills. So yeah, I'm making a kill count of Content Warning the Animation. Yippee! Here is where the main bulk of the kills will come in, is from the main four. There is red, blue, pink, and yellow. These four make up the bulk of the kills, as they are the main characters. After jetting to the old world, we get this scene. Somehow Yellow doesn't die from this, as we immediately see him get up. After journeying into the old world, they start to record. This scene is kind of weird, but they find a gear, and Red is just yapping about the gear. Yellow just looks done with it all, but Red suddenly realizes that they're not alone. There is a goofy little goblin, a creature, that's standing right next to Yellow that looks like Elmo for some reason. Red picks up Blue for the camera. In this scene, Pink and Yellow are just kind of arguing about them running off, and Yellow suddenly gets stuck to the ceiling. It's a pretty normal scene other than that. Anyway, Red and Blue end up looking around and stumbling across a whole rib cage, but it looks like this guy's been dead for a while, so he's not going on the count. While trying to record the bones, Blue ends up stumbling across a Blender Man. And just like that, it attacks him, and Blue is our first kill on the count. Pink is still trying to get Yellow down from the ceiling when Red comes by with the blender still chasing him. A few moments later, it shows them all back above ground. This is a pretty normal scene where they're discussing it, except I'm going to add 2 more kills to the count for Pink and Yellow because apparently
He died, man!
Red won't be going on the count because he mentions how much money they made from the video, and someone had to be alive to put it up. Here's where the kills start really ramping up in this montage scene. Blue drowns, Pink is carried off by a spider, and I won't count that as a kill, and I'll say dragged her over here. She is then found dead by Blue after being killed by funny Family Guy joke, and Red is shortly after. Blue managed to get the footage though, and they return to the surface. The next day, they begin ordering packages, which fall on Yellow's head twice, and then it falls once on Red's head. They grab their equipment and head down to the old world, where Red has a mental breakdown. Yellow is carried off by a snail. Pink is killed by a slime. Blue just explodes, and then this guy blows up Red. Pink hugs a ghost, which stabs you in the chest, and I'll count it as a kill, because why not? Then a snail approaches Yellow, and I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that killed him. We then have funny Family Guy roller skating reference. Pink is punched to death by this thing, and then gets her corpse thrown at Red, which blows him up. The final kill of the montage, it looks like it might be Red, but it actually is not, as guess who gets assaulted by snails again? That's right, Yellow. Add it to the count. A couple 3 weeks later, and Red realizes their view quota for this week is 3 million.
Yes, so cut.
And yeah, he understandably thinks
Wait,
it's cooked.
so
We're walking through the tunnel and discussing how cooked they are. On the bright side of things, Pink finally gets her revenge on that ghost that killed her earlier. Another ghost is already technically dead, but I'll put it on the count. Anyway, while looking for some interesting content to film, you can see for just a split second, Red died. Pink finds this funny dog machine thing, and the spider thing that walks up to it gets brutally shot to death. I'm just gonna let this interaction play out for you.
yo, dude, I'll give you $20 to go through that door right now.
No way, that's stupid as hell! We don't know what this thing can do!
Yeah, you're probably right. $25.
$26.
Alright.
Anyway, they try to figure out a way out, and they agree to have Red stay back and try to help Pink out while Blue and Yellow go and try to find something, which they do. An atomic bomb. The bomb kind of just falls over, and it nukes them all. I'm gonna add all 4 of them to the count. Hey, don't worry though. This story has a happy ending. In fact, I might say the happiest ending in all of fiction. Observe.
Yeah, me neither.
You guys just want to play Castle Crashers or something?
Sure, I'm down.
Yeah, okay, that sounds like fun.
Oh, okay.
I counted 20 kills in content warning with the bulk of them being character deaths with 18 and 2 of them being monster deaths. Here's a pie chart of how many times each character died. Everyone had 4 kills except Pink, who had 6, making her the character with the most deaths. Golden Chainsaw for coolest kill will go to Blue versus Blender Man. I don't know why. I just like this kill a lot. It's just funny. Dolmache for lamest kill goes to Yellow Gang jumped by a snail. It's all off screen and it doesn't have the comedy of getting jumped by 4 snails at once. And that's it. Content warning the animation was released only 11 days ago and it already has 91K views. I recommend you go watch it if you haven't already.